Hello. Hello, everyone. Apologies for that. For the VOD watchers, basically, the recording has started for like. Oh my god, that's an echo. Okay, never mind. So yeah, apologies to the VOD watchers. The recording has started for like 5 to 10 minutes, and the computer just crashed. I got a black screen. It's something that has never happened before. A black screen is very, very rare, and it said like no power signal from the by the monitor, and everything just went down. I couldn't, like, nothing was working, not even Alt Tab. So I had to restart the computer, and now we are back on. I don't know why that happened. I have no idea. Hopefully it's not gonna be a recurring event. I've had that happen a few times with overheating, no warnings, just hard off. Ah, could be overheating. But even if it were overheating, that's the first. Like we are already in August. I do have air conditioning though. It's not very hot. Maybe I need to investigate. Let's just see if it happens again. A wise man once said, something that happened once might very well never happen again, but if something happened twice, usually it has high chances to happen 3 times. So let's see if it happens twice. Okay, so the only thing we did during these 10 minutes of the interlude, let's call it interlude, was to realize that we don't have the trains delivering the cards to this to the signs. So let's get them. And let's resume the production of the signs. It has been not working for a while. And welcome back. Maybe we need to... Let's say hi to Revan again, and to Revan and all the VOD watchers. Hello everyone. we had some shoutouts to you guys, but unfortunately they might not be on this recording. So... if it keeps happening, especially with a decreasing interval, that's when I suspect it. Let's wait and see if it happens again. Hopefully not. But at the same time, my computer, I have assembled it 3 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago. So it might not be surprising if one component would be going bad. So 2 to 3 years is a good time to maybe look and replace something that can be upgraded or like faulty. So yeah, my computer is pretty good. It's working pretty well. Assembled it once. Hi YouTube, hi mom. Wow, if your parents are watching Factorio, respect. I've heard there are like some old people playing like Counter-Strike competitively. Like a team of old people playing Counter-Strike. I think they call themselves, I forgot, Silver something. Silver Boys? Silver Gunners? I found it funny. I'm not sure exactly how they're called, but I found it really cool. Like, be old and playing video games. That's our generation, by the way, guys. That's our generation. Like, once we are 60, 70, 80 years old, we are still gonna be playing games. Maybe Factorio. Which one of these is the science? Not yard. N is Nakutite stuff. Deep space science. I don't know. Silverbacks. Not silverbacks. Not this one. Silver something. Oh, silver snipers. Silver snipers. There is a documentary on YouTube. It's pretty funny. Pretty not even funny. Like pretty awe-inspiring. We need to come here and to unload the stuff. Okay. We need to also put some... Did I take rails? Oh, I didn't take rails. Oh, we should be having rails inside the platform. We have everything here normally for the construction purposes. Yeah, everything is here. And I also watched a video of one old lady, like 80 or something years old, playing I don't know what game. But like really into video games, and I think she even uploads like playthroughs or something. Very amazing. Future goals. So let's do it very simply. Let's do it like this. Are you a requester? Yeah, you're a requester. Let's do it like this. Bam, bam. By the way, I'm noticing we don't have any more plates. And that's surprising, because we shouldn't be having too many usages, since we haven't been using our Arcospheres until recently, until last stream. So that is surprising that we don't have plates here. Yeah, none of these chests is full enough to accept one train. It needs to have 4 rows. So let's have a look at... Oh, okay, before looking at other issues, let's have this one done. So we are gonna be having not the plates, but the cards. Deep Space Science, which ones was it? Interstellar Void Prop Data cards, yep, this one, exactly. And there is indeed only one station. I have not made it yet. The Void Prop Data, which is going to be delivered by train from the shipyard. What's the stack size? It's by 50, right? By 50 means 4K. 16K is 200, yeah. And then we will need, let's ask for 9,000. A little bit more than 2 trains. We're gonna be having 1 train, so whenever it's like a little bit above the half, it can come back. So, and the train will be located at the stacker. Everything is ready. Oh, actually, we didn't even need a train. We had some trains prepared. That's fine. Let's just keep it here. And you are gonna be a stacker for the cards. And all we need to do now is to set up the destination. Void prop data. Go to the requester until full. Come to the stacker. Wait for 2 seconds and go to the provider first and to the requester next until empty. Off you go. And that should solve the issues. It will almost solve the issues. All we need to do is to make sure that the robots are able to bring stuff from here. I did not make any belts because it's a little bit too far to belt, but robots can always come and take the items and just put them into a requester chest. It can be anywhere. It can be anywhere. Let's put it here. Oh, no. Ah. I did exactly what I wanted to avoid. Hold on. Ah! The character is too fast. Okay. Cleaned up. Shift-C pressed. The cards should be offloaded. Yep. And now we can have a requester chest and asking for these cards. 500, why not? Just ask for a bunch. And that's it. That is done. Now we can completely delete all the setup here. We don't need it. But let's not messing with the trash yet. So many squiggly train tracks there. Squiggly tracks? Oh, these ones. Yeah, it's just I don't know how to make it better. I mean, we could delete all these parts and just move them like this, but it's not a big deal, I think. Does that bot network cover the center of the yellow star chest? It does indeed. It does indeed. It was designed to go until the center of all the chests, which are part of this network. This is a separate network. It's not the global one. You can see global one is its own thing. So the cards are delivered here, taken from here all the way here by the robots of this facility. By the way, how many robots do we have here? I'm a bit worried because I don't think we are sending the robot frames here. Let's have a look. Where is a robot port? We have a bunch. We have a bunch. So it's fine. It's not robots are not the limiting factor. So it's perfectly fine. Where's the chest, by the way? Why does it take so long to... Who? Oh. Bad request, which is why. It needs to be the negative amount of this card. And now the train is coming to end unload. Okay, with this, the production should resume. The production of the level 4 catalogs is being made. Level 3 catalogs is also... we are full. We are full on level 3 catalogs. That's really nice. And let's focus on the cooling of the anomaly. That's the objective for today. Now, we need to decide whether we should be using rockets or spaceships. To be honest, I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way is the best. The advantage, both of them have pros and cons. Rockets, the pros of the rockets is that it's instant. Like, we can also use the rocket to travel there instantly. It can provide personal transportation at the same time. But spaceship is more consistent. Like, it costs less to travel. It can transport bigger amounts, like fluids and tanks. And we won't be needing to be doing barreling. And also there is a big question mark. I don't know how much cooling does the anomaly require. Because if it's tons of cooling, we will be needing a lot of slush to process the cooling. Lots and lots of slush. So that's also a question mark. Where is it? I think it's at the top. Yeah, here. We don't know how much cooling these require. So. Maybe a spaceship would be better in order to make sure we deliver enough, because a spaceship, it can be expandable. If we realize that the barrels in the rocket are not enough, if we consume way too much, then it's very hard to improve on that. Can you even send a rocket to Anomaly? Never tried. Let's check it out. I think I tried, and I think it was, if my memory is correct, it takes something like 150,000, which is not that much. I mean, it's still on a it's like a mid-range cost. Yep, 145k from Novice Orbit. But I think I'd like to make spaceship. It doesn't take very long to go there with a spaceship, and spaceship is way more expandable, and it's safer as well at the same time. So let's do it. Let's do it with a spaceship. Since we have the best spaceships there is. Oh, and the problem with the spaceship will need to have some sulfuric acid, and I think we have sulfuric acid exported from the refinery. I think, yeah, sulfuric acid is something we actually export. We have no trains, we have no consumer, but we have sulfuric acid inside the refinery. And the best part is that we are providing petroleum using a special ship, which travels from, I believe, Mars. It provides petroleum to this space station. So if we need more sulfuric acid, it's super easy to make. It's super easy to make because we have the petroleum, so the sulfur can be produced directly here. By the way, where is the sulfur produced? Oh, we don't even produce sulfur. We request sulfur from Novice, which is actually even better. Well, then it's fine. Either way, we need a little bit of it, as well as because the reason why we need sulfuric acid is because we don't want to be delivering slush directly. Because, let me show you, the slush costs 1 sulfuric acid to make 10 slush, so it's 10 times as compact. And there's also cyanide rod, of course, but again, cyanide rods are not very hard to store into chests. So yeah, now about the ship. Should we copy an existing ship or should we make a new one? I feel like we don't need to be making a new one. However, do we have a ship? Do we have a proper hauler? Do we have a proper hauler which can transport both liquids and solids? Or maybe we can make one. I think we had one. I'm not sure which one. This one, by the way, yeah. Oh, we can use this one. We can use the Black Mirror one. By the way, let's have a look at them. What's going on? They're all stationary. They are not being processed. Oh, there's a problem with the Naquium. What's going on? You need vulcanite? We don't have vulcanite. We don't have vulcanite here. Let's have a look at the core mining. Oh, it's being processed right now. Oh, it's actually we have a lot of vulcanite ores, but we don't have the blocks. How do we receive the blocks again? How can we find a a ship which sends blocks. I forgot where we send blocks from. Do we make them here on this at Morse? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Where do we make the blocks? I forgot. How do we get them here? How do we get blocks into here? Let's have a look at Novice location. Maybe from Novice. Maybe. But that's unwise to process them on Novice and send them into space. Yeah, they are... the processing is... all the chests are full. We don't consume blocks. By the way, how is copper going? It feels like everything is kind of stationary. No, copper is being smelted, but it's not being delivered in high numbers to the circuits. There is an issue. Oh, let me guess. It's coal. The issue is the lack of plastic, which is lacking because of the lack of coal. Indeed, look at this. The trains cannot find any coal. But here how? No, actually we have tons of plastic inside chests, so they can come. Oh, never mind. Never mind. They cannot come here, but that doesn't solve the issue of lacking coal. So coal is something we might need to do. But let's solve the problem of vulcanite. Where does vulcanite come to Morse? Guys, I completely forgot. This factory is way too big. I'm forgetting how things are done and where they are. Is there a way to find a landing pad configured to send here? Is there a way to like locate it in the Universe Explorer? Do we have landing pads are on Morse and on no? Yeah, it's either coming from Morse or we make it here, or we make the blocks here, which would not surprise me. I think the block. Wait, are the blocks made directly? No, they're not made directly here. The blocks are made somewhere. They are not made at the vulcanite location. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, it might be smart to actually have vulcanite blocks directly processed here. What do they take again? Could be smart. Instead of sending the ores, we can just send the blocks, because we never need the ores if not for the blocks. They need washing, which only outputs stone. Yeah, why are we sending crushed ores? Every single one of these core mining. No, because we need a location. No, we have to send the ores because we also have ores as byproducts of other core miners. So even if we make a processing factory here, either we add a silo for receiving the ores from elsewhere, or it's actually easier to make another location processing the ores. But I almost feel like I would have done it here on Morse if we were to need it. But is it done somewhere? Yeah, here it is. Okay, I remember it. I remember. I found it. We have a block process production, and it's empty because cargo rocket sections packed. Okay, guys, we have an issue to solve on Morse. Let's go there. Mad Lab, it's been a while. How have you been doing? By the way, I have stored a novice items somewhere. Oh, I have not, actually. You know what? Let's keep all the belts. Let's keep all the belts somewhere, like all the space belts. We can use them when needed. But for now, let's just keep them. And you know what? We don't need the old stuff. We can use the new stuff instead. We can keep the non-colors on us, and let's have the colors in the belt, in a chest. If needed, we can use them like that. Yeah. So let's fix the sections. I wish as we approach the end game, rockets would be made a bit more easy to deal with. Like there are the same issues as at the beginning. It's a little bit. Why do we have so many rocket sections here? Oh, this one is fine. This one is the problem. Why do we have rocket sections here? They're unable to be processed. We just need a buffer. We just need a buffer because we are processing all the sections, and sending the blocks. However, do we receive more ores than what we send in blocks? Oh, maybe that's what's happening. We simply receive more ores, and we don't send enough rocket silos. Let's have a look at the ratios of blocks to ores. I think we must have a factory somewhere. Decomposition. Vulcanite. So with level 3 productivity models, which we are using, we actually it's almost 1-to-1. One ore becomes one block. However, ores have 50 stack size and blocks have 100. So it's we have about 2 rockets, 2 inbound rockets for 2 outbound. No, 2 inbound for 1 outbound. And because of our too high rocket reusability, because of the too high rocket reusability, we need to send these sections back somehow. We need to send them back. But we also need to ask for them. Wait, we never need to ask for rocket sections packed. It's a rocket section positive factory, because we always receive the ores and the sections with the ores, and every two rockets with the sections we need to send 1 back. And stone sometimes, but that's nothing. That's nothing. So this setup is a rocket section positive. So instead of having a receiver here, we actually need a get rid silo. Get rid of its silo. Okay. Okay. Global bot network on this moon, yeah. Active priority chest if buffer is above X. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. There's always gonna be buffers. Do we are we actually sending back the stuff? Are we sending back stuff to Novice? Maybe we are. Maybe we are, cause no, here we are receiving the rocket sections. We are receiving them or distributing them. Wait, we're receiving. Where do we receive them from? Ooh, you know what? It's actually we can actually we don't even need a active. No, you know what? Yeah, we have to have an active provider chest. It's a little bit more. What I was thinking is just making a rocket which would be a provider of our rocket sections, right? But it would be hard to prioritize. It would be hard to prioritize. And let's actually have a rocket, a provider of car rocket sections somewhere at the mall, like nearby. Maybe not at the mall. It's gonna. I don't want it to take too much space. But for example, somewhere here, we can have a setup where we would have indeed some storage chests for car rocket sections, and have a rocket distributing them. So this one would be any landing pad with name, rocket section requester. And the best part is the silos which are located on the same planet as their landing pads with the same name have priority over other planets. So once this one is full with the rocket sections on this planet, it's gonna automatically distribute them into any of these builds which needs them, which is perfect. So and the other best part about it is that it doesn't need an input of rocket sections, because its contents are part of what it sends everywhere. It only needs the capsules. Do we have? How do we get capsules on this planet, by the way? How do we get the capsules? Oh, they are distributed in a very special way through these ships. Yeah, I remember. We have a big capsule requester, and we distribute them through the ships. So you know what? Let's have this rocket be placed at the location where we distribute the capsules. We can use the capsule from there, and it makes sense because it's like the rocket management location. Here we manage the rockets, different rockets. So we might as well go with the silo, sending the rocket sections where needed. We can put it on the right hand side. Is it supposed to be tiled? It's fine. Let's put it here. Let's put it below. So here we go. here we go with a silo. Maybe even like here. We don't need it to be to take too much space. We don't need space. Yeah, something like this. Something like this. Super simple. Have a silo. Have a requester chest. Let's have a big one. And the big one doesn't actually fit. Oh no, okay, a rule, first rule of Factorio, always leave some space. Okay, let's leave some space. First rule of Factorio, just in case. So, from here, we will, I'd like to be next to the belt, cause, look at all of the, look at all of the, okay, there is a rule and there are exceptions. And this one is gonna be one of these. Let's have these, let's have a requester chest. A storage chest for the capsules. Not for the capsules, the cargo rocket sections packed. So whenever there are rocket sections packed inside an active provider chest, this should be brought right here. Then we will need an unpacker for to load this, to load the rocket. Hold on, let's do something like this, and let's copy one of the yellow. This one. It was not yellow, white. This is the setup which allows items to be inserted. Oh, but here's a bit special. We don't want this to be empty. Yeah, only when the rocket is ready. Only when the rocket is ready. Okay, then we don't need this. Let me explain. These inserters will be inserting cargo rocket sections packed, but we want to be using them first to load the rocket. So ideally we want to be loading the rocket only when it's ready. Only when it's ready. Oh, and there is a second condition once we have enough packs in this storage warehouse, because maybe someday we will be needing them in the global network, so why not just use them? Why not basically store some amount here and send it back when we have too much of them? Like that. So, connecting the wires, have a look at how much we have. Let's also have a look at the rocket state with the green wire. This one is going to be checking the state. The state. Cargo rocket. When the rocket is ready, then you're going to be outputting a yellow signal. Let's do the white signal as we did elsewhere. And here, once the let's say everything is above. How much buffer do we want? Let's have 200. Once we have more than 200 rocket sections here, output another white signal, and you are gonna be an OR, meaning that you need to be active when both. No, you should be an AND. You need to be active when white signal is equal to 2. So once we have enough buffer, and once we have once the rocket is ready. Oh, come on. Oh, that is very annoying. It's fine. Okay, and let's also have a. Let's use another one. But here, these make as much sense as undergrounds. Okay, we are good. We are good. Now let's have the usual unpacking. It's fine if maybe 2x2 is good. 2x2 is good. Nah, I really don't want to overkill. Oh, it's fine. It's fine if we overkill. You know what? It's fine if we overkill because we receive some of them as destination at all times. So we always have processing of the unpacked ones just in case. So it's fine if we overkill. And these are gonna be connected with the wire here, and also, as always, be enabled once the capsules are while they are below 100. Enabled, you're gonna be outputting them, and this is why I have placed this this silo so close to the capsules, is because I'd like to take from them directly. This is the freshest input of capsules there is. So all the capsules on Morse are inserted using this silo. So there's almost a guarantee that there should be capsules at all times. When capsules are below 1. Start 1. Bam, done. Liquid rocket fuel is also done. And rocket sections packed are gonna be delivered. They're gonna be inserted, and then we are ready. Launch on cargo full. And we are good. So, a destination. Any landing pad with name. Cargo rocket sections requester. Just like that. Let's go. And now we can even remove this landing pad since it's positive, since it's cargo rocket section positive, we can remove it. But just in case, let's keep it, because maybe with level 9s, no, with level 9 it's even worse. We're gonna be having even more ores for the same amount of blocks. Let's keep it just in case. I don't want to be bothered with this right now. And all we need to do is to make sure that these how can you prioritize? These need to be emptied. These need to be all processed. These need to be processed whatever happens. And thing is, I don't want these to always be flying. How can we set the priorities? Do we need a separate? Yeah, you know what? Let's have these ones done through a. Oh god, I was almost. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna be having lots of them in the. Let's do it like that. Can we pack them manually? No, we can't. It's fine. So from here, we want to be having a separate packager. And this packager should be putting stuff inside a active provider chest once it has enough. But before having enough, it should push everything into... Oh, that's actually good. That's actually good, because we are pushing it even like at the front. It's prioritized over everything above. This is prioritized over everything above. It's actually very good. So let's have let's have a mini loader, so it's output it to both sides, or we can use. Now let's have a mini loader. It doesn't really matter. Like that. Here we can have a. It doesn't really matter. It's fast enough. Okay, so let's put these. Let's put these in the chest here. Okay. And the Vulcanite should be able to come back. And of course, I'll put them onto input priority here. How can we? Wait. How can we deal with the overflow? We want to be overflowing. We need another. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it like that. Let's do it like that. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. But it's fine. Use this one for the priorities. I'll put priority to the left, and whenever this is completely full, well, we are gonna be basically putting them inside a provider chest. Is there an easier way? Am I? Hold on. Yeah, let's put them here. By the way, let's put one, and I'd like to check. I'd like to check where it goes. Is it gonna go towards the storage chest with the filter, or is it gonna be going towards any generic storage chest? Let's see where it flies. Oh? Hold on a second. We have the setup already. We have the setup to evacuate the rocket sections pact. We have the setup. We don't need the other one. Oh my god. Well, then it settles it. Then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have the setup already. Basically, what we did here was unnecessary. Guys, it's hard to keep track what's going on in a base, which has been built over a couple of months. Recursive cargo rocket pod senders. They send, and this one. Wait, I think this one is not even generic. The one which sends, the old one which sends the stuff back. Where was it? I lost it. Oh, here. This one is. Oh yeah, it also sends towards the any landing pad requiring that. Well, fine. Fine. We have a useless silo. Yeah, no problem. No big deal. Most important part is that now the blocks are back. Blocks are back and the Nakum processing is back online. Yeah, that's what I want to see. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, now that this is fixed. Man, this is really something which I don't remember happening to me during other mod playthroughs. Not Bobs and Angels, not like other overhaul modes. Only in space exploration, you revisit stuff which was working before, and you realize there are like edge cases you haven't handled. It's maybe one of the most like complex mods to get right. But again, I don't know about like Pionodons and whatnot. But most of the mods, like once you have built a factory, usually it's working, unless like there is you don't provide enough items. But something which was working and which suddenly is not, is kind of proper to space exploration. Let's go back to Novice Orbit. That's definitely one way to reduce the number of cargo rocket pacts. That is true. Just keep sending them. And look at the teleportation, guys. Teleportation 78%. It was 76 before. We are researching teleportation. We're gonna be having teleportation very soon. Man, I'm excited about it. Let's have the hauler copied, and we can use the same design to and look at it. It has sulfuric acid. It has sulfuric acid. We do make it in space. Should we have a small loop going to the to Morse? Say Morse. Have it. Maybe no. Nah, it doesn't really matter. Let's just go. Let's just bring it from space to where necessary. Oh, are we gonna be having the same issue with the fueling? We might be having the same issue with sending fuel, but it's fine. We can just copy paste everything. Let's create the blueprint. And let's make it done. Let's have it done. Make it done. English, please. Okay, it's been made. And by the way, while the floor is being placed, let's have a look at the Automad Lab and see how it goes. It has placed almost everything. Final tiles. And unfortunately, as mentioned before, I kind of had to cut short to the request because it was a bit too much. So we have too many items. There was a mistake which is hopefully fixed now, but we don't have the thing. We don't have the stabilizer. And also, you know what? We are actually using 13 gigawatts, and we had two of these. Maybe we need to place two more. And we have a lot of solar panels. Yeah, you know what? This planet is actually used for energy. This sun is used for energy. So here we need to kind of place more. I think something like this. Was it 2 or was it 3? Let's have 3 more, just so it's kind of symmetrical. Let's have 3 more, just to cover the basic needs of the system. And what is going on with the Big Bertha Uber 1? With the collector of the Arcospheres? Basically, we are looking at the 2 ships from time to time to make sure that everything is working. Big Bertha Uber 1. This one. Oh, it has arrived! It has arrived. It's here. It's right here. It can leave for its next expedition. Collect the Arcospheres from yet another location. Where should we go? So we have been everywhere here. It's like 25 here, but it's fine. Where we have not been. Rocky Ridge. Here. Melancholia. Melancholia. By the way, yeah, we've been to Sands of Time. Oh, but oh, look at the... There's like one star which is super far from everything else. Hold on. Or is it just me? No, there are a bunch of stars super far. But this one is kind of alone. Are your planets anything special? Argus. I'm not seeing anything here. By the way, if they had like structures, it would have been written, right? If the planets had structures, it would have been written. Argus, Argus, Argus. Wait, it's not Argus. Argus is, it's Hexa G. Hexa G is yeah, let's delete it. I don't want to be looking over everything, but we can check the tags. Can you see the tags? Vexo. I don't see the tags here. I mean, we have only 3 planets. Let's check them out, just in case. I have a feeling this solar system is a bit too far. No, nothing, nothing special. Nothing special. And the final one. Metapilia. Maybe the moons, but I don't want to check everything. Nah, nothing special. Okay, maybe, yeah, never mind then. Never mind. Sometimes it doesn't pay off. And by the way, yeah, I need to be doing research. Doing research. You can keep telling me about it, Faustus. Let's finish teleportation first. But we need to be doing the research, like the exploration of the solar system, of the universe, when we are not doing anything else. Teleportation is almost there, but we will need another technology. We'll need another technology before we're able to make the teleporting chests. I don't even know how to use them because everything is kind of automated. Huh? Oh, we don't have the... we don't have the... the fuel. Let's go get some from the stacker here. By the way, what are all of these blinking things? No path. Oh! That's for plates. Never mind. Okay, let's have some... Oh, we cannot get the fuel here. It's because it's charging packs. Let's have it from the mall. Go to the mall. Okay. I think the zone discovery for lore is complete. Really? We've gotten nothing. But we've gotten nothing. There is only one remaining structure we haven't been to, and that's once again for some Arcospheres. So I got no lore from this. Maybe I'm supposed to look manually at some planets. It was the interburbulator. Ah, the puzzle. You wanted me to check out the puzzle, but it was not for. I thought you said it would help me with the puzzle. Like exploring the planets would help with figuring out the Fenestra puzzle. That's what I thought, at least. I might have misinterpreted it. Okay, let's have the ship done. Bam. And this ship, while it's being built, yeah, let's have a look at Automad Lab. It should have placed yeah, sort by priority. Automad Lab. Almost there. We can't even pre-place some panels. I mean, here we can, but still. The puzzle teaches you about 3D vectors, which is supposedly helpful in navigating stargates. Ah, this is why. Okay. Oh, come on. This is annoying. No, let's get stuck over the shields. I haven't done this feature, so I can't say for certain. Then you are free to brainstorm together. You are free to brainstorm. For those who don't know the answer, you are free to do suggestions, things you think are good. We are trying to solve it all together. And I think we don't. Well, we can rename the personal one, because everything else, everything which could be placed, should have been placed. Oh, yeah, we need the future mini loaders. I think we have them at the spaceship. And by the way, we will have to redo all of the. Oh my god, we'll have to redo the wirings. And by the way, this might not have been. Now that I'm thinking about it, this might not have been the best. The best thing to. The best way to have the items. You know what? Let's do something specific here. We need to repurpose the ship. We need to repurpose the ship for the new, like delivery of everything new. We have the teleportation. We unlock absolutely nothing with this technology, with this very expensive technology. We just unlock the ability to unlock a new one. I don't understand why they just didn't merge both of them together. Like put the Arcolinks as a dependency of Deep Space Subspace 4, and have it cost 15,000 if that's the total cost. It doesn't cost a yellow signs though, but it's the same. It's the same. So yeah, I don't really understand why they have split it into two. But hey, we can do the Arcolink storages. Maybe future plans. Oh, future branches. That's yeah, that's a good hypothesis. Let's go to the mall and grab some of these. I don't want to waste the deep space mini loaders for for the chests. Do you even want mini loaders? Yeah, let's grab a bunch. Let's also always have. But deep space are so good. Yeah, we don't need them. Let's have 100. And we can manually craft the future ones if needed. We have the white future inserters. I may have made a huge mistake in my selection of home planets. For my new 0.6 run, primary source is vulcanite, which I can't use yet, and I'm running low on iron ore, so core mining is not really an option, and iron patches are the lowest resource probability. Oh, you need to be super careful with how you spend it. I would go, in your case, I would go for like the smallest base possible just to unlock stuff. You need to be super careful about not spending it. Trying to rush Rocket Silo for now so I can research volcanic processing, so I at least get something from core mining. Yeah, the first priority would be to not deadlocking yourself, right? Unlocking the at least small but infinite flow is very good. Box up the vulcanite, lots and lots of boxes. At some point, yeah, you will have too many resources overflowing if you are getting your iron only from the core mining. I am, but the raw ore stacks to 20. 20? Wait, the basic raw ore stacks only to 20, or is it just vulcanite? I already have 10 plus warehouses holding it. Without processing, it just overflows quickly. Huh. Man, that's why do they nerf the stack sizes like that? They nerf what exactly? The trains, and they help the bots. Space mats ore, basic ores stack to 50 as of now, yes, and specialists are 20 or below. Interesting. Problem is, spaceships use chests or stack sizes. Trains use the same stack sizes. Only bots don't use stack sizes. They use something different. Like they pick their own amount of items. So the nerf is interesting. Yeah, the belts. Bots or belts don't care about stack sizes. So if you do local processing, indeed you are gonna be having easier time with the belts. Yeah, I understand now. Oh! Disable you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens if we go to the if we use the network here. This ship is a bit special. We must never activate our own logistics network here because items are gonna get lost. Look at this. Yeah. Okay, now we can send it where again? Rocky Ridge. Rocky Ridge. Oh no, Rocky Ridge is done. Collected. Melancholia. Melancholia. I'm not sure if it's a grammar mistake, but it's a play on words. But love me some melons. No, we need to bump its priority first. Solar Entrails. Also a very funny name. Names are quite interesting. Melancholy, yeah. Yeah, I know about this word because it's the same in French. But I was wondering whether the word here with the O instead of E and the ending, is it on purpose or not? Because it might be a play on words. Let's send it there. 24 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Melancholia. And let's take care of the ship. So, the idea is that we need a bunch of items and a fluid. Now, you know, instead of having it here. And by the way, not really big fan of the balancing here. Let's remove it. Let's remove this. This ship is only delivering items in one way, so it doesn't need to be taking care of anything else. And I almost want to use the space stuff. Okay, you know what? No more of these. Here as well. We will change the setup here. Change the setup. So let's think. We want to be delivering a bunch of items, but it's fine if they are all stored. Like they can be within the network. They can be within the network. So let's go ahead and do that. And I have an idea. We can have a requester chest. We can have a requester chest. Not even a requester chest, maybe a buffer chest. Maybe even a big buffer chest to store the items from this location. And then we are gonna be basically, yeah, just having buffer chests. Just having buffer chests, that's all we need. It's actually very simple. Just have buffer chests, and if robots handle everything, it's straightforward. Oh, made one too many. And that's it. That's all we need. That's all we need. Put the items here and request them at the destination. And have the liquid being here. That's literally all we need. Now, let's also have this setup. We don't need these. We don't need these, but we want the setup here for the train. We want all of it like this. And by the way, let's while I'm thinking about it, let's change the... how should we call it? Which number I haven't used? 777 is Arcosphere related. Let's have 888. Oh, 666, guys. Please remember, 666 is the anomaly. 666 is everything related to the anomaly. We have no idea where we're going. Might as well be like Devil's Lair. Who knows? So let's copy paste this setup right here. And maybe instead of having a belt of these, let's maybe have a requester chest. Requester chest of these, yeah. So what we need to do is to have a full copy. Kind of a full copy, but not... I'm waiting for the ship to leave, but it will never ever leave, right? And the moment it leaves, another one will take its place. So we need to be super fast. The moment it leaves, I'm gonna be copying everything here with the... It should leave soon. $49, $47, $45, $47, $46. As soon as both of them hit $49, $47, $46, they're feeling, right? $48, $46, yeah, $48, $47. Almost there, almost there. Let's prepare. Let's prepare. We want to be copy pasting all of this. I'm ready. I'm ready. Anytime. Without the ship. Come on. Do we still have the... Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. The moment I check... Can you check like that? No, we can't. The moment I cancel it to check if everything is okay, it's gonna be leaving, right? 49. It's there. It's there. It's there. It should be like 49.9 or something. Yep. 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 Come on. Yes. Create blueprint. Because the next one should be... Okay, there was no other ship in line, which is fine. But just to be sure. And we can put it somewhere here. Just need to be careful about the clamp. Let's make sure we rename the clamp right away, so the Nakwim ship doesn't come there. And we can go straight through these. Oh, hold on. I don't even know which one are you. 778. Oh, it's the one for the it's the one for the for the cards. Interstellar, yeah. Yeah, something like this. Let's quickly change the clamp. Okay, and the moment we put it, it should be changed once again, right? Okay, this is done. Now I didn't really filter the graph, but we actually don't need this. We won't be using this. We won't be using it. We will use this logic, however. This logic is going to be used for the train, because it's going to be the same. Like, the train comes here. It's fine. There's a deconstruction planner for that. The train is going to be coming here. By the way, can you be reached by the global network? Probably no. Let's extend the global network here so that it's... the global network is below. I think this is all global one. Or no. No, this is not global. Global network is not here. We kind of need to bring these items. Let's have them built. Just so we have them at this location. And here, all we need is a... By the way, since now we have the better deep space stuff, this is a little bit... It's fine. Let's use the new stuff. Like that. Oh, wait. Oh yeah. That's normal. So here, what we want is to basically input the charged ones and output the broken ones, and we must be having somewhere. Okay, so this is the lane to remove the broken ones. And by the way, broken ones could actually be on a lane here, although that's a lot of belts. Now you know what? It's there is a storage chest for the. There is no storage chest for the broken one. There is none, and it's not possible to make it. Let's have a small buffer chest for the broken cards. The broken cards. Here, let's have a 2x2. It's gonna be a requester chest for all broken cards, broken packs. I mean, the train packs. All of the broken train packs, destroyed packs here, 600, and like that. Request from everything, and so we can basically output the broken ones inside an active provider, and it should go there. Perfect. Now this is. Now we can deconstruct these, and by doing so, wait, can we? If we deconstruct them, are they gonna be deconstructed by the global one or nah? I wanted basically to have them built by the global network, deconstructed by this network, and used placed here directly, but it's not possible to do it this way. It's fine. Wait, how did that work? So we have the cards coming. Oh, yeah, we have the cards coming in from the left-hand side. Oh, this is why we had this small hook. We have the fresh ones coming in from here, and the refurbished ones go out there, and destroyed ones go back, which is fine. Yeah, let's just have the refurbished ones. Destroyed ones go to the left, into a that can be this one. It can be this one, into an active provider, and the fresh ones should be coming in through here. It doesn't really matter. They're on the outer side, so what we need to do is to have a. Oh, let's have the same one. Let's have the same thing, and just have a small requester chest right here. For the charged packs. Let's have how many? 200. Yeah, maybe that's too much. 100. 100 of these. Are we not? Yeah, we need to place this one. Let's actually tile the one below, because maybe the trains are gonna be tiled a bit, so we might want to have the extended network here. And these. Yep. Oh? Yeah, aligned. All aligned. Okay, good. We are done. We are done. Let's output these. The charging is done. Now, I'm a bit worried about the signals because I have no idea how it worked. I don't remember how it worked. So yeah, the train should be exiting at some point for some reason, and it should be exiting only once. Oh yeah, it's we are using the fact that this, like when it comes at the very moment it comes, the train does not yet have the information that it needs to not be exiting, so it exits as soon as possible, and after a couple of ticks the information comes in, but it's too late for the train, so it exits automatically the first time. So now, what do we need for these? Actually, meteor defenses, I have never noticed. Do meteor defenses crash on Foenestra, which is, let me remind you, that this location is not in our three-dimensional space. It's somewhere in a fourth dimension. I actually have never noticed asteroids crashing here, meteors crashing here, which is quite curious, to say the least. We want to be having, and you know what? These could actually be. We need to kind of distinguish between the canisters the ship uses, and the canisters which are there for the cargo. We kind of need to distinguish between these because we want to be having the full cargo. Let's see, and T is for the train. Do we want water there? Do we need water there? We can be having water there. Oh no, water is for the ship itself. Yeah, we don't need water there. We have the water ice. By the way, yeah, we will need to have like a special check for when we have every single item. Guys, we have Arcolinks storages. Wait, can we use them for what we are doing right now? Wait a second. Scrap the spaceship idea. Scrap this idea. I think we have a new solution. Time to rebuild Nakium processing. Now let's see Raven Sphere build with them. Raven Sphere build with them will cost us all Raven Spheres, I'm afraid. They take 10 spheres to be built. Guys, I'm stopping what we are doing right now, and we want to be making these. I'm very curious about the teleportation. I have a bunch of questions. Let me first of all evacuate the ship. Teleportation is done. Oh my god. What's that's unnecessary. Okay, never mind. Let's just send it to novice orbit. Oh yeah, it needs to be like fueled and whatnot. Never mind. We are stopping everything. We have more interesting stuff to do. Here we go. Arcolink storages. They take 10 minutes to manufacture. But space manufacture is also super fast. Time to waste some Raven Spheres. Indeed. It's fine. We have tons of them. We're bringing 20 every single trip. For now, until we run out of Arco Spheres. Let's have actually look at this. We have 20. So I believe one costs 10, right? One costs 10. Yeah, one costs 10, meaning that we will need at least 2, right? Because let's see how they work. I imagine they go from one to another, so we need to build at least 2 to have items traveling between themselves. Wait, are all of them connected at once, or wait? How does it work? I never thought about the specifics. Let's see. Let's go to Arcospheres. And let's put these to be processed. And now we need 10 lambdas. Hopefully we have lambdas. It's the zetas we don't have right now. Omegas are too slow. Speaking about omegas being slow, these are... Give me a second to fix that. Here we transform the omegas into zetas, right? And no omegas came here. Actually, never mind. As soon as omegas reach this location, they should be picked by this machine and the processing should begin. So it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Okay, let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'd like 30. I'd like to have 3 chests just to understand how they are connected with each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's build them. Let's make the... Do we want a mole? Do we need a mole? But yeah, I think one day I will rebuild the Raven Spheres. This was for the challenge for the bells, but it's not the... It's it's not very efficient, considering the time to build them, to balance them. So, where shall we build them? You know what? Let's build them in the very center. Let's have them built at the very center, right here. Right here. This is, by the way, this is where we had the very first platform. Look at this construction pylon. This was the very first spaceship which was in space orbit. This pylon never moved from here. It always stayed here. Maybe I've picked it up once, but it always stayed at this location. So we can build the manufactory. Producing the... I don't think we have it, so let's just copy it. Manufacturer producing the spheres right here. The storages. Yeah. Let's also have a big chest. It deserves everything big. And unload these. So, and you know what? Let's put it below and let's put the... Let's have a big provider chest. Imagine. Okay. What do you need? You need everything. Shift right click, shift left click. We have everything. Everything is yellow. Perfect. And the speed modules. Is the beacon reaching them? Let's make it so. Also fix these. Okay, it's covered by the beacon. So it should be having everything. The only thing we don't have is the canisters. Oh no, they have been delivered. Okay. And let's get the teleportation devices. Wait, we built one, didn't we? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? I saw it right now. It has 24 spheres and 6 are here. No, it started to run, but it didn't run. What? What happened? But never mind. We still need okay, now it's running. Now it's running. It's making the first of many. And you know what? Let's actually increase the amount. It's not very reasonable to have only 10. What's this? Wait. Merlime orbit. Yeah, we need to deliver the repair packs there. Let's have 20 of these. Okay, we have one. We have one Arcolink storage. Hooray! Now, antimatter canisters. Come on. Don't we have them? We might not be requesting them at the mall. Oh, you know where they are? They are here. They are here. Oh, they're coming all the way from here, right? Yeah, they're coming all the way from here, which is why they take so much time. How many canisters? Only 10, right? Yeah, it's fine. It appears in a random location in the galaxy. You have to go find it. Oh my god. And it doesn't even stack with itself. And the third one. So let's have some in. Oh, they are big. They are 2x2, right? 4. Oh, numbers represent the connections, right? Numbers represent they contain the same item. So if I put 100 of stuff here, it's everywhere at the same time. Oh my god. And oh, that's so good. That's so good. What determines this number? How can we configure it? Wait, why 4? Why 4? Even imagine if it's a sequence, right? Imagine it's a sequence. So normal ones start with 1, but these are 4, meaning that somewhere in the universe there should be 1, 2, 3 already. First of all, kind of an observation, because who would start a sequence at 4? Maybe no, maybe it's not. It's not a sequence. Maybe it's. Is it? I have no idea. I have no idea. But if we cannot change it, how can we have? For example, if we had 4 of them, can we have 2 different values? What? Read the manual. I would be surprised if there was a manual for these. I would be surprised. Arcospheres. Usage. You get stuck. Ask for hints on Discord. That's some information. I would be surprised if there were in the. Where would they be? Better defense, core mining, launch satellite, pit locations, on discovery, cargo rockets, labor cannons. Read the RTFD. Read the description. Oh, you're right. I have never. Did I read the description? A container linked by extra-dimensional space to other containers. The links of the container depends on the surface. Surface it is first placed on. Okay. Yeah, thank you for making me read it. For some reason, I haven't. Okay, the surface it's placed on. The surface it's placed on. It should be placed, right? It should be placed. And it's assigned once it's placed. It's assigned once, if you place them on 2 different surfaces, they are not gonna be linked. If I understand it correctly, if you place them on 2 different surfaces, they won't be linked. Unless we place them in a spaceship, right? Because spaceship is at the surface. We place them in a spaceship, and as long as we don't pick it up, it should be it should have the ID of the location. If I understand correctly, we will then in that case we will need to kind of to have them delivered to the destination and never pick them up. And the spaceship it will never travel. It will just stay there, just to make sure the link is done. Unless it's reset when it's because spaceships get destroyed, right? They get destroyed and they get reassembled. So maybe it changes when it gets reassembled. Let's try. I'm not sure. They might. It depends on how it's implemented. Because if you serialize and deserialize the items, it should be the same because you have serialized the ID. But it could be also a generator, like when you create the data, it might be recreated. We need to try it. We need to try it out. We need to try it out. And by the way, an easy way to try it out. Let's put one here. It's 4 right now. It's 4. Now let's go to the interspace. Place 1. Okay. It's still 4. It's still 4. I demand UUID so we can travel between saves. Oh, imagine you send stuff back in time, kinda. You play a bunch. You send items to Faustus' base. And then Faustus can continue his playthrough with iron. We can send iron to Faustus. F. Then you go to the spaceship yard, and it's still 4. But we haven't really left. But at least we have taken off, right? Wait, let's do it again. Lift. We're kind of in a space, but we are on Novice orbit, right? So. Let's try it with the personal ship. So basically, this is meaningless. This is meaningless. All we need to do is to create a. How should we do it? Man, and that's a very appropriate usage for the Arcolinks to do the anomaly stuff. I wish we could enter the chest ourselves. I wish they could teleport the character as well. Like we get inside the container and we exit elsewhere. Can you do that? I need to press enter near the container. I need to try pressing enter. Hold on. I want to try pressing enter. Ah, come on, enter, enter. Hide. Unfortunate. I have considered going back to Novice, setting up core mining, processing there, and then the bare requirements to set up the automated rockets back to my new home world with iron. Yeah. Maybe, I'm not sure how much iron you have, but maybe it's possible to reach rockets with the small amount of iron by just by streamlining everything and seeing how it goes. Let's see. We have 3 turrets here. They are useless. Let's place 1, and let's go to Morse. Now we are in space. What if we place... Aha! Cannot place surface link containers on a moving spaceship. Aha! Protection, protection. Makes sense. By the way, what's its integrity? I'm guessing only 10, right? 1000 integrity! Oh my god. And we are right below 2000. I did well to check. It's 1000 integrity. Okay, and now we place another one. 19. Oh, it's another color. It's another color. Oh, that's so good. Okay, okay, I got it, I got it. So basically what we need is to have a ship traveling only once there. I set up the SAO last night, now I have to set up space base, do a few levels of research before I can get volcanic processing. Sounds like a nice challenge. But the moment you have your setup, the struggle will be over, right? It will be over with. Morse. So yeah, let's go to Novice orbit. Now let's see, what do we need? What do we need there? We need stuff from space. So we have to be having them. Wait. We have to be having the chest on Novice orbit. And we shall never touch it. Moving spaceships don't have a normal surface, so they don't have IDs, bot attrition, or other non-specific info. Ah, it's a very special surface. So let's have a base. Let's have a Arcosphere loading base. Man, I wish the Arcolink storages were able to be mainstreamed. Like, a problem is we only can have so many of them, right? But maybe it's more than enough, I'm not sure. But let's see. You know what, let's also keep 1 on the platform for now. Since we don't need 3. Also can come together. Yeah, that's really unfortunate that you cannot park a spaceship next to another one while they're both traveling in space. Maybe in the future they can have like enemy spaceships, and you will have to like have a showdown if you don't have enough power, offensive or defensive, and then you can have fleets. And then we're talking about a different game. Okay, where should we do it? Let's do it somewhere. Oh no, we need to do it not so far from the trains here, because we will be delivering stuff by trains. So let's do it here. This is gonna be a very special, and you know what? We're gonna make it very special. Something I have never done before, which I said at the very beginning of the playthrough I would do, which is aesthetics. I haven't really considered aesthetics as in like having colorful flooring, which I should have done, especially after seeing Kvatch's post on Discord yesterday. I do really want space aliens, biters that live on asteroids. Oh, imagine that you would have special resources there. Maybe it could be good to have a special resource which is only findable on temporary asteroids, like finite resources. So you need to collect like everything from an asteroid and then find another asteroid which has it, and not just have a surface which you can colonize and get enough of it forever. Where's the flooring? I was looking for the flooring. Let's request it. I was looking for this. We don't have it. We don't have it. Is it hard to make? Not really. It's pretty easy actually. Let's make the flooring. Yeah, let's have it here. And they don't have power. Right. Maybe we need more than... We don't have steel! Wait, what? We don't have steel? Or is it just sitting inside the rockets? No! We don't have steel! Guys! We are doing teleportation stuff, but we don't have steel? We're way past this. We are way past this, but we still need to... We have increased iron production, but never steel production. And you know why we don't have steel? Is because we have just used a ton and ton and ton of landfill. We have used tons of space landfill. Let's have a look at Astromath. Old Mad Lab, not the Bistromath, the old Mad Lab. Not the old Mad Lab, the Auto Mad Lab. Where is it? Oh. Here. Yeah, by the way, it has finished... no, it's still not finished constructing. We need to finish these. Finish making these. And then have it go back. One of the original ideas... Wait. Oh, hello, Fernando X. Hello, hello, welcome back. Giant alien space spiders are no joke. Oh, that reminds me of Half-Life. Strider! Imagine using guns and turrets off-world. Would be so cool. Biters are really a non-issue. Like, there is no gameplay around biters anymore. Maybe for Vita Melange planets, and that's it. Methane ice is that. That is true. Methane ice is... But what I mean is, are not like locations such as like an asteroid field which you can go and mine, right? Asteroid field is almost the same as any other planet. You just go there, you mine the stuff, and then you go back. What I mean is some kind of temporary asteroids which are passing by, which contain a very low amount of... which should contain a very low amount of items. You would mine them, and then you would need to find another asteroids. Like, not the same surface. No, not just put your setup and be done with it, right? Wait. Yeah. Okay, never mind the flooring just yet. Never mind that. Let's just get started with the Arcolinks, with teleportation. So we are going to be placing one here. We're going to be placing one here, and then we need to go. Before going there, we need to set up input stuff here. One of the original ideas was to have collector spaceships that travel slowly and grab asteroid resources rather than simply destroying them. Ah. That's close to what I was thinking about. Hello, hello. Recovered my Steam account, but my Factorio save synced with my Steam when I logged and lost 60 hours of my run. Oh my god. 60 hours of run lost. Ah. What happened to your Steam account? Got hacked or something? Let's see. We need to... let's make it completely automatic. Let's have a storage. Let's have a system. Maybe in the future we can use another system of sorts. But let's have a system. And let's have dynamic requests. That sucks. Losing 60 hours of playthrough. That's your basic vanilla, like full vanilla playthrough. Steam guard gone. Bye bye with my phone. Oh, you had the auth on your phone. Ah. No local copy. Or the script to auto backup my save and to a separate hard drive whenever I launch Factorio. Faustus is automating everything about his stuff. That's amazing. Where are these? Okay, signal receivers. So that's how I'd like it to work. Let's call it TP for an Astra. And we can be having other TPs. Like that. We are going to be requesting the items that we need. We're going to be requesting the items that we need. And since, you know what? Since it's teleportation, since it's instantaneous, we don't need a memory here. We don't need a memory. We just need to see whether we have all the items we want inside the chests. We're going to be receiving the amount of items we want to be seeing inside the chest, and we're going to be putting them in and taking them out. And it's going to be like that. It's actually super easy with that teleportation. So basically, have a requester chest. Let's have it like this. Have the mini loaders, deep space mini loaders. Everything which goes out of here goes in here. And have a very small... Can we do something compact? Let's do something compact. Like a teleportation rectangle. It was with a separated install of Factorio, but it synced anyway. I didn't know that the non-version would sync as well. Ah, it overrided your old sync, your old version. Ah, that sucks when it happens, especially on a big play mod pack like Panodon. I guess you have no you have no will to redo everything. Oh man. I do separate save file every time I save, so that I can always go back to any point in time. And Steam is limited to 5 GB max size, yeah. So I back all of them to separate HD and then delete some of them, all the older files from Factorio folder. I'm a bit too lazy to do stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a bit lazy. Maybe I should do... I have never thought about losing this save. Maybe it's something I really should be careful about and try to kind of not make it so it's messed up, like this this super save. I've had issues with the Steam Sync recently, lately, so I'm glad I did it. Normally I don't even use it because I always have the same computer all the time. So personally, Steam Sync was never very useful. I always play from the same computer. Let's see here. So we need an arithmetic one, which is going to multiply the requests which are going to be negative by -1. I'll put them, and before multiplying them, we're going to be... Oh, we cannot connect to the wires. We cannot connect to the wires. It's fine. Basically, we just need a bit of a buffer and a set requests, and that's it. That's it. That's all we need to do. That is all. That is all. Request the items. Make sure we after reception we reduce the count. We're gonna be having a little bit of an overflow, but it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. Like just having a small overflow, and that's it. That's what we need to do. Maybe we need to prepare like a barrelable stuff. We will need to get chronotrons we have. So not the slush. Although we could barrel the slush, to be honest. Right now, like, since the transportation is now cheap, is now free, basically, for once, we can barrel the slush. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's barrel the sulfuric acid. It's gonna get us better throughput. Okay, so barreling the sulfuric acid and also barreling the hot thermal fluid. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, let's do it. But we don't have steel for barreling. We don't have steel here. Problem is, all this steel is used. Yeah. The reason why we don't have steel is this. I've used 2 buffer chests to have a lot of space landfills, and that have eaten all of the steel. Apparently steam corrupted. Yeah, it's a good idea to get. It's a good habit to have, to do your own backups, especially for things you really don't want to lose. Something not to be lazy about. I shall try doing that as well. So we want the sulfuric acid here directly. By the way, yeah, before doing that, let's do this. Let's get some landfill. And the second thing we needed, the hot thermal fluid, sulfuric acid and hot thermofluid. The 2 items which we want to receive. Sulfuric acid here. And this can be a sulfuric acid requester, but since we don't have a provider train at all, we can have it be set to the mall, which is fine. We can make a train, and here is gonna be the... You know what? Even this one could also be set to the mall. Hot thermofluid. Hot thermofluid. Hot thermofluid. And sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid. Okay, good. Normally we don't have the trains yet, which is... Research! Research! We can research anything, guys! We can finish all the research there is to do before doing the infinite ones. Should we do the 25,000 of level 13? Okay, before doing this one, let's see whether there is anything to do in priority. There is a long-range star mapping, and this is kind of important. This one is kind of important. Yeah, this one is a very, very important. It's very important because we want to be mapping. But again, it's important for the end game. Is there anything that we need immediately? Nothing in particular. I'm gonna be honest. We don't need much. Spaceship Victory, we are not planning on doing it. I think I have I roughly have an idea of what it is. We need to have a Nexus which costs 2000 integrity, and it says it needs to be actively running to activate Nexus distortion ability and win the game. Basically, it's making a Victory spaceship, which people were talking about. So I know about this, and the way it's done, it's apparently like placing a Nexus, like optimizing the spaceship construction, having a lot of engines, power, and as few integrity as possible to win the game. Which is a nice challenge, by the way. We can do that after the other victory we are going for, the lore victory, because I know it exists. This is a structural integrity. We could do that. It's an infinite one though, but it's not very expensive. Do we need it though? Do we need like big spaceships? Yeah, there is nothing in particular we need a lot of. You know what? Let's finish the rocket reusability just for the sake of completion. Let's finish the reusability. 3 big options after victory research are mining productivity, laser damage, and bot speed. Yeah, mining as always is super useful. We can also try to have like super factory spaceships. Although without productivity models, I'm not really seeing how we're gonna be using them efficiently. How should we do here? You know what? Let's have directly the. Nah, it doesn't really make sense. Hold on. Let's bring them all. Put you here. Let's set up the trains first, so we have the items. So that. Oh, by the way, could we filter? Oh, middle mouse button is not working. We can't filter the chest. Yeah, we have to be using the. But it's fine. It is fine. Laser damage reduces the need for as many lasers as shields. That is true. Reducing spaceship size. Yeah, we wouldn't need that many stuff on the ship to be able to handle everything. That is correct. I wanted to pick up the trains. So we want to be delivering, to be making the barrels as close to the teleportation device as possible. I think it's gonna be helpful. Let's have 2 of each. So we need 8 of these and 4 trains. 4 trains and 8 of these. Factorio added the ability to filter all storage chests via API, but AC has to implement it for Arcolinks. Ah. Is it like recent? Oh, hold on. We have the spaceships. I mean the. Let's get some more. Can't do it like that. Bam. Bam. Okay, these are built. And let's place the trains. Oh, we need to have the stations first. Stations is something I never mull for some reason. So easy to build. Okay, and these should all be... Oh. All fresh ones. Okay, good. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 trains. And these should be all fluids. And these two stackers are gonna be the sulfuric acid. Up. And these are gonna be the hot thermal fluid. Okay. And finally, go to the mall until full. Come here, 2 seconds, and go to the requester. Until empty, off you go. Yeah, whew, could copy it. And then this one is gonna be the... Huh? How is it called? Hot. Until full. Come to the mall stacker for inactivity. And to the mall requester until empty. Like that. Bam, bam. Okay, good. We're gonna be having both of these items now. Let's produce them. Let's produce them nearby. Let's produce them nearby. Let's have them all come to the left. Have both of them. Let's do it like that. And now we can have both of them. Both of them coming to the left. Basically, the closer we bring them to the input, the fewer, the faster the bots are gonna be inserting it. And oh no, oh no, it's fine. Let's build it here, somewhere here. And something like this. So we want to be barreling it, so we will need to be having a requester chest for the steel. And you know what? The good part is since the steel is only gonna be used once. The steel should only be used once, so we just need a small buffer here. Let's say 1,000. Let's say 1,000 steel. That was my alarm. I should be stopping soon. 1,000 steel, which we cannot provide yet. And then we can just be having barreling stuff. And from here... we can have filters. Like that. And they should contain steel. Steel is going to be received back. And I think that's it. That's it. Everything else is sent. And we can add more filters here if necessary to receive items from there. And steel can be going out. This is a chest to handle all of the overflow, basically. And let's have the steel output it into this chest. A feedback loop. And the request shall be done. And finally, let's have the items. Passive providers are good. Assemblers. Space assemblers. Oh, found you. Bam, bam. What size do we want? Let's have bigger ones. Oh, it should always be storages, just in case. should always be storages. So barreled sulfuric acid and barreled hot thermal fluid. Perfect. They are all coming in. They both come through here. Oh, is it on the same lane? Almost. You know what? Nah, it's fine. Do it like that. Pam pam. So all we need is an empty barrel, and what we can do is use the same chest to handle the barreling. Yeah, we can convert steel to barrels when necessary, and we can convert barrels to steel when we have not enough of it. Although we don't even need to convert the barrels back to steel, because it's gonna be traveling barrels basically. But it's fine. Let's. Oh god. These are gonna be the barrels for the sulfuric acid. I'm excited to try this new. I mean, try. It's pretty straightforward, but a new logistics way to deliver stuff. Really cool. Sulfuric. Before doing that, let's have a look at all of the things, because we will want to have lots of stuff automated. So the automat lab, I should be a bit more a little bit more active with it, because it needs to be doing lots of stuff. So 85 gigawatt, yeah, we can use 25. Actually, we have build one too many, but that's fine. And we will need to send it back to Novice Orbit. It has finished doing what it was doing. Novice Orbit. It can go back, and it will take some of the items, come back here to place one, and then continue towards the next sun. And let's also do the Arcolinks. Big Bertha Uber 1. Place you. And place you. Oh no. Wait. Oh, never mind. It has some steam. Oh, let's find the bigger one. Fail. Oh, that's a good one. Bam. Collect. Okay, this is done. Let's have these. This is the sulfuric acid barrel. Where are they? Oh, here. No? Here. Sulfuric acid barrels, and these are the hot thermofluid barrels. Thermofluid. Like that. Bam. They're inside the chests. Let's also limit the amount. Can be using any of these. Below 300. How many? One row is 100. Yeah, 300 is good. 3 rows of them. Perfect. And they're going to be requested here, if necessary. And the empty barrels are going to be. Oh, that's not steel. That's empty barrels. Empty barrels. We don't want to be converted to steel there, because teleportation is instantaneous, right? So might as well do it in an easy way. Man, it's so it's like I'm feeling a lot of comfort thinking about the teleportation. It's such a nice thing to have now. Just thinking about items being at some chests at the same time makes it so comfortable. Okay, barrels are going back there, and here we are going to be requesting steel. And you know what? We don't need that much steel in requests. All in all, what we need is to have a minimal amount of it. And you know what? We can even like pre-fill with our own steel, so the things start working. And what we want to do is to have a facility, or maybe a bunch of them doing the barrels when again. It's something that's done only once. Oh, recycling is the backwards operation. How are they made? How do we make them? Oh, just assemblers. Okay. Let's do it like that. We need another belt. That's fine. like that. And like that. So these are gonna be the barrel production. What we need is to make sure that here have a filter. We need to make sure that we only output enough. So we will want to be outputting barrels. Should be control steel or barrels, or it doesn't really matter. Let's control the input here. Let's control the input, and now let's control the output. It's gonna avoid having stuff on the items. Control the output, and we shall enable this only when barrels are below something plus a 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. 500 is good. So basically 100 is one row, and we want to make sure that we don't overkill it, because if we are producing them non-stop, we might be having them there, and then if we have too many of them, then it's going to be a problem. You know what? Actually, 100 is better. We don't need much of them. Well, 200. Good enough. And let's go. Filter to the steel, because the chest contains both. And we should be having everything here. And even a beacon to help you. Bam. Okay, we don't have any more steel, which is fine. These barrels can at least be sent there with the request, and that should be done. But thinking about it, this Arcolink storage is gonna be placed on a spaceship. Right? So the whole setup of unloading it can be done on the spaceship, or we will use underground belts. It's actually fine either way, because at some point we are going to be having underground belts. But maybe like from Arcolink to a buffer, Arcolink to buffer should be done on the ship itself. Although this is going to be taking integrity, but that's fine. It's not going to be a small. Should it be a small ship? Yeah, it doesn't need to be big. It needs to travel only once. We don't need like a battery of engines. It can be super small. That's an expensive way to supply Anomaly, but it's an endgame stuff, right? Anomaly is an endgame thing, so it's fine if we use it. It's fine. It avoids making the ship. By the way, I'm not planning on using these Arcolinks for Naquium on the Black Mirror, because we have a full setup with ships, with everything. Black Mirror is fine. The Arcolinks are gonna be very handy when the Naquitite on that surface is not going to be enough, and if one day we establish a base on another Merlime, right? Yeah, Merlime. Once we establish the base on another deep space asteroid field, then we're going to be using Arcolink storage for the new one, because we don't need to change the current working setup. I mean, I say working, but sometimes we have some kind of like all sorts of issues. But that's fine. Like, this is working, right? And yeah, look at this. An Arcolink is a 2x2 chest. So at maximum, it can have 8 input stuff, 8 input belts, and 8 output belts. So I'm not sure if 10 slots. It has 10 slots, right? So I'm not sure how it's implemented, but is it like every single tick is checked, or every 5 ticks? Maybe every single tick, because I mean, the creator must not expect people to have too many of these, so every single tick check is not something to is not too much. So imagine they are checked every single tick. That's how many items, how many stacks per second? Well, 10 times 60, 600 stacks per second of transport we can do. And Naquitite is 10 per stack, so 6,000 a second. We can have 6,000 Naquitite a second, and the belts, these belts, are 64 times 8, about 500. So even if we place 8 belts of input of Nakutate like this inside the Arcolink storage. I mean, if it's checked every single tick, then we are not even close to have the full throughput of the teleportation. Storage fields are infinite. Why go on a separate field? Yeah, that is true. That is true. We don't need to go to the separate field. Okay, then in that case, not when we run out of Liquidite itself, because of course we can expand on the same field. Where is it? Black Mirror. But as you can see here, this build allows for 6 full belts of Liquidite. What if one day we have, with enough spaceships, this flow is never ending? What if one day this flows non-stop and we are going to be having a lot of Nakuidite in the chests to provide, but these 6 belts are going to be the bottleneck. So only then, when these 6 belts become the bottleneck, we can consider coming here, plopping the Arcolink storage and having 8 more belts of throughput. In that case. Until then, I don't think it's too necessary. And by the way, we can also use 3 Arcolink storages. One could be here for Nakuidite ore, one could be on Morse for the plates, and one could be on the ingots and plates, and one could be on the on Novice Orbit for collecting the plates, just to make it a little bit more challenging and use as few Arcolink storages as possible to have everything there. Problem is, the factories, how are we going to be distributing the ore into the factories and collecting the plates? Because right now they're collected by the ships. We'll need to change the way they are processed by replacing the ship by some sort of, maybe a rocket. I think a dynamic rocket which sends them to a central location where there is the Arcolink to put them back in, or even directly sends them to Novice Orbit. We can be shooting the plates directly to Novice Orbit, which could be way better actually. Yeah, it could be way better. So we don't even need to have the Arcolink on Novice Orbit. We can just have it for the ores. Only 2 of them. Save us 1 Arcolink. Are these chests not limited by surface like planet or orbit? They are, but if you place them on a spaceship which is on the surface, until you remove them, they are fixed. They are fixed. This is generated the moment you place them. I thought about this because usually, like, when you say stuff like it's first placed on, as a programmer, I know I immediately think, so what if it's placed and then moved? As a programmer, I have the reflex of always thinking about like the edge case. So when I read it's first placed on, I was like, what if you move it? What if spaceship is destroyed? Like, what if it's destroyed with the spaceship by the engine and recreated elsewhere? What happens? Like, it was an immediate thought, almost immediate. So we have everything here, and all we need to do is to make a ship with the receiver operation. With the, by the way, yeah, this is all done. With the receiver operation, which we'll need to let this chest know what items it needs. It's going to be set request. They're going to be requested, sent in the Arcolink, and we are ready to recover the barrels. So I think this is done. Like, that's it. And that's like maybe there are some issues which are going to happen, but it feels like no. It feels like it's super fail-safe. It's error prone. This is I mean, this is not error prone. This is completely self-contained. There is no like byproducts, no fuel, no rocket sections, nothing. Like having this at the end game is a huge boon. Is a huge boon. Okay, sorry, I have to be going, guys. It's 1:36. I'm gonna be stopping now, and next time we're gonna make the spaceship with this, move it to Fenestra, and have the cooling done there. We are one step from being able to cool everything, and that is just placing the machines and distributing stuff. That is all. Thank you all, and see you next time. hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, I realize these days I kind of tend to start a bit late, but that's just the project work. If possible, I will of course try to be live sooner so we have time to do everything. And before we are done, I want to send the Automat Lab. Oh, the Automat Lab is here. The Automat Lab is here. Oh, by the way, I meant to check. I meant to check the logic. And the logic. It's still bad. It's still bad. Look at this. The output signals 178,000. Okay, for the next time, not for now. Now it's there's no time. And by the way, yeah, these are filtered. There are many filters, and we are having those which are not in the chest. We need to fix that. Okay. So where should we go? Where should we go? Who is playing space exploration? There's Mod Danyon. There's Mod Danyon, which comes by from time to time. We have read him a bunch. Let's try to read someone we haven't read it yet, and go back to Mod Danyon next time or something. Lugagon, which is playing space exploration. Almost everyone we are reading are at the early game, which makes sense. 0.6 just came out, and people used the opportunity to try it out. There is an ad going there, but that's fine. He has what I want to check if whether people are talking or not before raiding. And since there's an ad, I can't really hear it, so I'm kind of waiting on the ad to finish. But he has a camera, means he's talking. Usually people who have camera are talking. So let's go. Sending you to Lugagoon. Enjoy the evening. Enjoy your afternoon or morning, depending where you are. As always, thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.